What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better Podcast, NFL edition, where we will preview week number 12, of course, sponsored by the best sponsors, the best lines makers out there. It is the BetMGM, guys. BetMGM is the best lines out there, the best available lines, always live. And how do you get BetMGM? You download the app, you use bonus code Burr. BURR. You put a minimum of $10 in, and you can get up to $1,000 matched in free bets. All you got to do is put the bonus code Burr, BURR. Put as little as $10. They will match your bet up to $1,000, even if you lose your bet. So there you go. There you have it. We gained some on you. We gained some on the book this week. Bill gains half of a game. I finally did the fucking unimaginable. Went 4-0.
Yeah, you sure I'm not one? Wasn't 1-2-1. I don't think I was 2-1-1. Andrew said I was 2-1-1. I thought I was 1-2-1.
You pushed with the Falcons and the Bears. You won with the Bills.
No, I didn't. I thought the Bills was 8.5.
It was 7.5. You won.
Oh, okay.
And you won with
okay, then I get it because I thought I lost the Bills. I thought that was 8.5.
Nice. Oh, you listen back. Well, we'll listen back. Hey, the proof is in the recording.
I was gonna fucking sit there and be like, Jesus Christ, because I thought I lost another one because of the fucking prevent defense.
No,
they just stopped playing, Paul. They played defense the whole game. They just stopped fucking playing, and then hey, here's a touchdown. No consideration.
So that's great.
Hey, don't let him get behind you. What about me getting behind the book? You think they care?
What about my prime, Mick? At least you had a prime. Not every team does that, though. Thank God. Thank God they don't.
Who doesn't do it?
The Giants don't do it. I didn't see the Chiefs doing it this year. The Chiefs, I think, learned after
what was
last
the score.
What's that?
Dude, they do it when they're up 14 points. And they got to win by 8.5, 15. They fucking do it.
It really sucks as a bettor. It really does suck as a bettor to know, to know that, all right, yeah, I'm up 21. We covered. And then all of a sudden, starters come out and everybody lays back. And
it's so fucking stupid. It's like you pick the right team and then they make you pick the wrong one.
Well, here's the best part, Bill. You gained half a game. I finally got out of the fucking gutter, and we are, Andrew, what are the records now?
No, if I'm 2-1-1, I gained 1.5 games.
Yeah, Bill, you are at a hairline split. You're at 20, 20, and 4.
All right, so that's 2 games above.
And Paul, you are 21, 22, and 1.
So all right, we're right there. We're right there.
So we're right there, man. We're right there.
You're a half game back, Paul.
Strong last few weeks. Strong last few weeks.
But hey, it means nothing. It means nothing if you give it back. So let's get into this week's. Guys, sound like a coach, right? Sound like a coach. Don't get excited, okay? You got to go out there and do it again. All right, so here we go. We go into the picks. This is week number 12. So I had the first pick this year, which is the odd numbers. So, Bill, you have first pick this week.
Yeah, I don't understand why the Colts are 10-point dogs in a division rivalry against the Cowboys. Is there something I don't know? Is your quarterback hurt?
No, the Cowboys, that's not the right game. Cowboys are playing the Giants on Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. The Giants, I remember I said the wrong thing.
Oh, Giants, you said the Colts. Okay.
Sorry. Why are the Giants getting 10 points?
I'm going to tell you why, dude. And I hate to admit this as a Giant fan, but we lost one of the best cornerbacks and basically a Pro Bowl cornerback this year. Adoree Jackson is out. You want to know why? Because they decided to let him be a punt returner. Every time a star is a punt returner, guess what? He fucking gets hurt. Let that be a special teams guy. Let it be a special teams or like a third or fourth fucking wide receiver to do it. Okay, they kicked the ball back so far back now anyway. You're not getting – it's not worth – the risk is not worth the reward. Okay, how far does a guy get? They shouldn't even kick off anymore.
I don't give a fuck, Paul.
I give a fuck.
The Cowboys had a big game. They had a big game last fucking week. They ran all over the Vikings. It's a division rivalry. You lost the cornerback. I'm getting 10 fucking points. It's the Giants. Historically, I don't give a fuck. They're a great defensive team. I'm taking the Giants on the road against the Cowboys, getting 10 points.
All right. I mean, look, I want that to be a win like you read about.
You want a straight up win.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go with my first pick for week number 12. I'm going to go, where is it here? Man, this is a tough one, dude. You are starting on Thanksgiving with 10 points, which is good. Hold on. Oh, here we go. NFL. All right. Dude, do I go Buffalo Bills are given 9.5 points in Detroit. Detroit just won 3 games in a row. They are at home. This is kind of their big one. I'm staying away. From it.
I take the Lions because the fucking Bills are going to be up by 14, 15, and then they're just going to fucking give them a touchdown. I was going to go either way. Dude, my new theory, Paul. If it's north of 8, 8.5, take the dog. Occasionally, you get a Vikings-Cowboys game, but generally speaking, the favorite's going to cover it, and then in the end, they just fucking give it. It's ridiculous. They don't even take away the sidelines.
I actually can't argue that because I've seen that happen all but once this year. So numbers would say that that's right. And 9 is a lot, especially on a Thanksgiving game. But I'm going to take.
Here's 3 free timeouts and a 20-yard fucking cushion and 4 shots at the fucking end zone. Then we're going to start playing deep.
I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings beating the Patriots by 3. It's -2.5. I think Minnesota got so humiliated last week, 40-3. And they're playing, I don't like that the Patriots couldn't score more than fucking 3 points on the Jets for 3 hours. I normally wouldn't do that, but I'm going to take the Vikings to have a bounce back game and
we actually scored 7 points at 2 hours and 59 minutes, just to let you know. So we did score 7.
I think that the defense is going to rush Mac Jones and make him make some mistakes. I'm going to take them to win by a field goal on Thanksgiving night.
All right. I like the Atlanta Falcons getting 4.5 versus the Commanders.
It's a great fucking pick. I was thinking, dude, the Falcons just come back. You look at 135, they're down 28, and then all of a sudden at 350, it's a tie game. I believe
in Marcus Mariota, and I also think, I just fucking, I'm a little jaded here, Paul. Just stay away from me this week. I'm going to ruin the party.
Okay. Something happened?
I'm just fucking. I mean, I get giving up the middle of the field, but just giving them the sidelines and everybody. Dude, back in the day, you had to be Joe Montana. Do they even practice the 2-minute offense anymore? What is the 2-minute offense? The fucking defense gets off the field until the 20-yard line?
Stay away from me this week is one of the. It's like you get like scratched by a zombie and you don't know if you're going to turn. So you just tell the people you love, stay away.
Dude, the backdoor cover has been getting me fucking all goddamn year, and I've had it. Charlie Brown trying to kick that football all year, Paul. I ain't doing it anymore.
Oh man. I'm going to ride it again, man. I'm going to ride it again. I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts.
You motherfucker.
On
looking at my goddamn paper, you son of a bitch. You were fucking Raiders and Packers all year. I rode the fucking Colts and Tennessee. Now here you are.
The Packers
over my shoulder.
I'll tell you what, finally jumping off that Packers train is why I'm fucking trying to make a comeback, dude. It's over. And I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm going to take the Colts to beat the Steelers, dude. The Steelers quarterback just isn't the guy. It's just not the
drug commercial. You learned it by watching me. All right. No, you actually took the Colts the first 3 weeks of the season, and then I took them 3 fucking weeks. Nobody owns a team. I'll tell you, Paul, stay away from me this week.
Right? -2.5. All right.
-2.5. I got one for you, Paul. The fucking Rams are getting 14.5 points in a division rivalry game against the Chiefs. I'll take that. I'll watch the Chiefs go up by 21 and then stop playing defense and give them a fucking touchdown.
I'm not
I
doing
think the
this.
Rams got more pride than that, Paul. I think their fucking good-looking coach is done getting lap dances in the back room at Applebee's, and I think maybe he's thinking his house is on the fucking line, and I don't think they're going to lose by that much.
He gets the unlimited ribs at Applebee's. Keep the racks coming.
My goal this week, Paul, is I want to start collectively plus 85 points.
I'm not going to get trapped. I almost got trapped by the Raiders again, dude. I almost just took the Raiders. I was
going to take the Raiders last week, and they covered against the fucking hapless Broncos. Dude, there's some kid on the internet is doing this fucking hilarious thing that should have been over by the beginning of October. It was like, at what point is fucking, oh my God, I can never remember his fucking name. The quarterback, I fucking love him. He's like one of my favorite quarterback for the Broncos.
Russell Wilson.
Oh, Russell Wilson.
Fucking Wilson.
I mean,
There's something about that name, Russell.
You've been slipping that guy's name all season long.
And I love him. And I don't blame him for the Broncos situation whatsoever. I'd love it if the Pats got him. Dude, Russell Wilson, kid's been doing this thing on Twitter, going, at what point during the season will Russell Wilson have more touchdown passes than he has bathrooms in his mansion? And he still has more bathrooms. And he talks about the bathrooms like they're a team. Bathrooms getting it done again this week. It's 14 bathrooms to 9 touchdowns.
I love that.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I love that. All right, for my third pick, I'm actually, this is one that could bite me, but I'm going to take the Broncos are given 13.5, and I'm going to take the Broncos. And here's why. They're coming off a bye week, and I have seen nothing week in and week out from the Texans. And when I mean nothing, I mean, you want to talk about hapless quarterback throwing up fucking gifts to the D-backs. I think Miami.
Wait, what's the spread?
13.5.
I'll tell you this. They got a fucking maniac genius as a head coach running this new fucking offense that utilizes Tyreek Hill and that other guy. You seen that shit? They put Tyreek Hill in fucking motion, and then they stack him, and he starts running past them, they don't know what to do.
Yeah, his name is Mike McDaniel. Do you know that he's best friends with Dan Soder? Comedian Dan Soder and the head coach of the Miami Dolphins have been best friends since 7th grade.
Hey, Paul.
You know what's funny is I look like the head coach of the Bills, and Nick Kroll looks like the head coach of Miami. We should watch a game together wearing those colors.
With headsets. What were you going to say, Andrew?
It's Broncos Panthers. It's Broncos Panthers this week, and the Panthers are getting 2.5.
No,
but I'm taking the Dolphins Texans.
Oh, I thought you said Broncos.
No.
Oh, no. I was talking Broncos.
No, he's talking Broncos.
Sorry, Dolphins Texans. All right.
I'm taking
I thought that you said Broncos.
I'm taking the Dolphins minus 13.5. They're going to win that game by over 20.
All right, Paul, I'm having fun this week. I'm having fun. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's the holidays. I like Thanksgiving. Unlike you, I got all my relatives coming over, and they're, it's fucking, smooth, Paul. No lumps in the gravy over there, right? I'm going to take the Saints, get 9.5 versus the 49ers and their fucking unbelievable defense and all that. I think they're going to be unbelievable defense till right at the end of the fucking game. I like, I don't want to talk bad about Italians, but I don't know. I just see Jimmy G throwing a fucking pick. I don't know why. I see an end zone pick. What are they doing? They left it on the fucking, or they're going to go for it on 4th down, 4th and goal instead of kicking the field goal, because everybody thinks for some reason that's leaving fucking 3 field goals on the fucking table doesn't matter if the next time you go for it, one of those times you get a touchdown. They go for it, 4th and goal 3 times in a row. They come away with 7 points, and they think that's better than 9.
Dude,
I call it millennial math, Paul.
You have text messages from me from many, many years going, why didn't you kick? Why didn't you kick? It's half a touchdown. I don't understand. Take the fucking points.
It's almost half a touchdown with the extra points. Fucking stupid.
Take it, man.
These fucking guys can kick 50-yarders now. Like the 50-yarder is like the new 45-yarder, dude. Nobody
Yeah.
was kicking 50-yarders. Back when the fucking field goal kicker was in the same shape as an NHL goalie, that's where you put your fucking non-athlete back in the day. Dude, all these fucking European guys over here, they come over here barefoot and they couldn't deal with how much steak and toilet paper there was. They didn't have to stand in a line. They didn't know, their head was spinning. No one could hit a 50-yarder back then.
I watched a game this week. A guy kicks a 60-yarder, and all of a sudden they were like, wait a minute, we didn't review.
You told me about that.
We didn't review. And then they go, all right. And they asked the coach. The coach goes, let him kick it again. And 4 minutes later, he banged it even better the second time. 2 60-yarders in a row.
Hey, that's what she said, okay?
Hey. All right. So how many? Do I have one more left? All right.
Yeah. Dude, I was talking to Bartnick. He goes, I think they should just get rid of the kicking game altogether.
Well, that I disagree with.
100%. That's like all of that dumb shit where it's just like, they should coach a game to fucking go for it every time. There's no strategy. There's no nothing. This is my deal, Paul. If you don't like defense and you don't like kicking, like the fucking idiots last year who thought the Chiefs versus the Bills was one of the greatest football games they'd ever seen in their life. It's like, what the fuck? What were you watching? That was the most atrocious defense in a playoff game I've ever fucking seen. Ever.
Yeah. That was great for a video game with your buddy.
Yeah, that's great if you don't want to win a championship. And guess what, Paul? Neither one of them won a fucking championship last year because their defense sucked.
Oh, dude, you left me a 2-minute audio message after that game. It's just like, you know what, Paul? I swear to God, dude, this defense is. Does anybody gonna play defense, dude? 13 seconds, you can't allow that.
Dude, it was like watching fucking Rocky 3. Where every punch you're like, dude, that would have knocked somebody out. That would have knocked somebody out. It was stupid.
Dude, my favorite thing about the Rocky
felt like
movies,
Nick Cage should have been one of the quarterbacks.
Dude, if you listen to the sound effects of Rocky 3 when they connect, dude, when Clubber Lang connects, it looks like it would kill somebody.
What about the fact that he growls like a grizzly bear? It was fucking supernatural.
When he was doing the sit-ups. Good villain though. Good boxing villain for a movie,
dude. It's a great fucking movie. I'm not coming down on Rocky 3. Okay, it's a movie.
No Rocky.
But I'm watching a fucking NFL game that looks like a movie. That's weird,
dude. As an Italian, Rocky's the closest thing to Godfather to me. Like, dude, it's dude. Sly Stallone, what he did for me. Dude, when he beat the Russian in Rocky 4, dude, my life changed. I'm not even joking, dude. I like ran outside and thought I could do anything. Like that's why
that guy's not really Russian, Paul. That was an actor.
Yeah, but I know. But the dude. I mean,
I'm never going to get rid of this cough. By the way,
I mean, did Rocky help stop the Cold War?
I think he did.
All right, here we go. So
him and Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan kept getting more and more missiles.
They put a Ronald Reagan statue next to Rocky's statue.
Gorbachev was like, the not quite as hot chick that hangs out with the influencer. That's what he was, and he was trying to buy all the same red bottom shoes, and he couldn't keep up, and that's what happened. He was what happened was he was a fucking human being, as opposed to now we got a dementia guy and a fucking sociopath.
Dude, you know what they should have had, Bill? They should have politician playing cards. How fucking dope would that be? Like having a George Washington would be like having a Babe Ruth. Be like, yo, dude, I got
trading cards.
I got that grant. I got that grant.
I got that Grant rookie card when he didn't have a beard yet. Historically speaking, generals have made terrible fucking presidents. As has reality show stars and people with dementia. Not good presidents.
For sure. All right. So far I have, what do I have, Andrew? I got the Vikings. I have the
Dolphins and Colts.
And my fourth and final pick going into week number 12. Oof.
Hey, Paul, I'm up 34.5 points collectively this week.
Yeah, no, dude, listen, nobody could question you. You're beating up.
This is the thing. I think the NFL just wants fucking close games.
I'm going to tell you, dude, I'm petrified of this Bengals Titans game. 1.5. It's a pick 'em. It's basically a coin toss.
Yeah, I stayed away from that.
It's in Tennessee. All right.
Oh,
how about
Paul
this?
Virzi coming over to Bill Burr's cheat sheet.
I'm going
Colts and Tennessee.
I didn't take Tennessee.
You're on your way. You're on your way.
I'm not taking.
You're on your way. Paul, I don't own teams. I told you, stay away from me this week.
I'm going to take Tom Brady off of a bye week. I don't like that it's 3.5. I don't like that it's 3.5, but I like that it's Cleveland. And I think that the Buccaneers got their defense a little bit of rest. I think they'd win that game by a touchdown or 6. I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the hapless Cleveland Browns minus 3.5.
I love that pick.
You do or you
I love
don't?
that. Okay. I love that pick. I didn't see that. And then once you broke it down, Paul, you're looking a little Russian these days. With the shaved head and that fucking, that dark beard.
Dude, I'm down. I'm down 12. I'm down 12. I'm down 12 pounds.
Paul, I don't give a shit about your weight. I want to know what you're doing against the bookie.
You don't care if I'm fat or skinny. What are you doing? Hey,
Paul
man,
was plus 12 at the beginning of this season. Now he's a favorite. He's minus 12. Dude, is there anything better than losing 12 pounds right before Thanksgiving?
Dude, I haven't had a drink in almost 20 days, and I got to be honest with you, man.
I was just picturing you at the Thanksgiving with your arms tied behind your back with your face in the plate like a pie eating contest. I lost 12 pounds. Somebody get my shade.
Dude, I don't want to drink, man. I hate the way I feel after I drink now. It's over, man.
Oh, it's the worst.
Dude, it's 2 glasses of wine. I feel horrible in the morning. I'm tired. I don't want to get out of bed. I haven't drank in 20 days.
Oh, it's for young people. Let them have their fun. We had our fun. I'm not going to shit on drinking totally, but when you get to be our age, Paul, when you're as old as a second semester fucking senator, state senator, at that point you got to hang it up, right? Second term, is that what they call it?
Bill, we're getting killed on the Monday Night Special, buddy. I mean, we just can't do it.
Because they went Jim Irsay on us. They changed the fucking rules, and then that's what happened. The competition committee.
Yeah, we gave them a couple hits. They had a meeting. Some people, the pens flew. All right, so this is
what's the over-under on I want to bet on, can you bet on the Westminster Dog Show? Me and my wife do that with each other every year.
I think you can.
So I don't know if it 2 years in a row, and I just haven't. I can't see the dogs anymore, man. I'm not me. Stealing your line.
What do you think, Bill? You know what time it is?
Oh, let the Monday Night Special win some money for you. Let the Monday Night Special. We got to hit one this week.
It is the Pittsburgh Steelers going into the Indianapolis Colts, and the Colts are laying 2.5, and the under-over's 39.
I like the Colts. I like whoever the Colts quarterback is to throw a fucking touchdown. What's the under-over?
Oh, okay.
They brought Ryan back. Matt Ryan's back. I thought they benched him for the kid.
And then when they got the new coach, they put him in, and he had 2 really good games.
That's what I would think. Dude, the fact that they're blaming Matt Ryan that the Colts stink, the fact that they're blaming Russell Wilson that the Broncos stink. Russell Wilson was the shit with Seattle. Matt Ryan was fucking great with Atlanta. All right? And a lot of times the shit. And then all of a sudden they go on these teams and what? They forgot how to play quarterback because they got traded? The fuck out of here. The Colts stink and the Broncos stink.
Well, here's the thing, though. The reason why Russell Wilson, they're not playing for him is because he pulled an Ellen, Bill. He pulled an Ellen.
Oh, stop with that fucking Real Housewife horse shit, Paul. I don't give a fuck. You won't give me my cell phone number.
Really?
I'm making $1 million a year to go out and play football. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, grow up. If you saw your teammate doing cartwheels up and down the aisle of the plane when you're sleeping for 4 hours, that wouldn't annoy you. And he's not giving you.
How do you even know that happened? What fat fucking sports reporter told you that? Who never got picked in gym class?
I think Bronco players were complaining about it. That's where they got it from, I think. But
or did they tweet about it? What kind of a man rats out his fucking quarterback? He did a little molly after the game. He wants to feel the rug on his feet and his hands. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, so then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Matty Ice to throw one. We're gonna go over 39, and the Colts.
I didn't say over. I didn't say what's. It's 39, and who they playing? The Steelers.
You said over, didn't you?
I don't know what I said.
Okay, it's 39. They're playing the Steelers.
I think the Steelers scored a bunch of points next week, and I don't think that they're going to do it again.
Okay. All right, we'll go under. Listen, that's a coin toss.
I don't like how easy you're swayed here, Paul. You're not pushing
no,
back
but
at
you
all.
want to know why? Because the under-over is ruined because under-over is a coin toss. There's no skill in it unless it's raining, unless it's weather. So I'll ride with you whichever way you want to fucking go because it's stupid.
All right, just stop yelling at me.
All right, we'll go under. And I love them to win the game, -2.5.
And I love you.
I love you. Dude, are you still sick?
Paul, when you fucking scream in your act and you have a cough for an hour and 20 minutes every fucking weekend and you do 19 podcasts a week, it's kind of hard to get over a cough.
That is true.
I got over the cold. The cough is feeling pretty good, but I blew off. I couldn't do the Monday morning podcast this week, but now I got to do the Thursday one. You know why, Paul? Because there's a bunch of guys out there in loveless marriages having people coming over for Thanksgiving. And as they're sitting there carving the turkey, they're thinking like, what if I just took this knife and stuck it right in the neck of my fucking wife's brother or whatever, right? They can't do it. They ride out another holiday, Paul.
I'm going to carve the turkey. I'm the turkey carver in this house.
You know what gets them through it, Paul?
What?
A fucking podcast done by a couple of knuckleheads that bet on football.
That's right.
That's all. Like some guys, Paul. Some guys, Paul. That's all they got.
Listen, I want to say something here, and I've been very humble as much as I can on this podcast this year because I was losing. But a lot of Twitter people came at me going, "Oh, Paul, the picks are real rough this year. Oh, God, you guys are shit in the bed this year." I just want to say, listen, it's not over yet, and that could happen. But you know something? Just tweet now. I just want you to tweet now. Oh, he was 8 back and Bill was 4 back. Guess what? We're right there. Fucking assholes. It's a long season. How about that?
Hey, Paul, they're quitters.
Quitters.
They're quitters. They don't like their life and they want you to fail. So they're saying all of this shit.
Yeah.
It's what they do. That's why I don't watch fucking ESPN and all that fucking bullshit. Like, why do I need to know that the guy's doing a cartwheel down the fucking... First of all, that's impressive. That's not a wide aisle.
Oh, I was joking about the cartwheel. He was doing that like high knee shit and his like calisthenic workout like on the plane while people were sleeping. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. This is just me. Maybe not you, me. If a guy tells me I'll have my people give you my number, and then I'm sitting on the plane with a mask on trying to sleep, and he's fucking running up and down doing that, and I got to block for him and fucking risk my life for that asshole on Sunday, for me, fuck that guy. That guy should be taking people out.
I disagree with that.
Buy some shrimp for the team.
I disagree with that, Paul. 100%. Okay. Be a fucking pro. Risking your life. You're fucking 300 pounds. You get to eat whatever the fuck you want as a lineman. You get paid millions of dollars to protect the guy. That's your fucking job. Your job is not to be friends with them. Okay? Guess what? Kevin McHale and Larry Bird weren't friends. They didn't fucking hang out. And Kevin's like, we don't need to be friends. They're fucking pros. And I remember one time the fucking Celtics kicked the shit out of this team in the first game of the playoffs. And one of the guys in the other team goes, yeah, they better be ready. They better be ready for game 2. And fucking Kevin McHale goes, you should be ready every night. It's the NBA. So you're going to sit there and pout and not block as good because you can't get the fucking quarterback's phone number?
I don't think they're not.
Why don't you go out on the field with a dress on?
I don't think
they're
they're
real
not blocking.
Shit.
No, I don't think they're not blocking for him. I just think they don't like him. But I think they're still,
So what?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But you're suggesting because they don't like him, because he didn't give them their phone number, right? They couldn't go take a dump in one of his 14 fucking bathrooms. That now then they're not going to block as hard.
I just think a team needs to have chemistry and love the cohesiveness.
Hey, Paul, you need the owner, you need the GM, you need the coach, and you need the players. They got the player. They got the quarterback. That's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And all of a sudden, he goes from Seattle to this fucking. He goes from Seattle with Pete Carroll,
yeah,
to this fucking jerk off. Not a jerk off, but a franchise that's in a jerk off moment in their history. And now he's taking all the heat. It's stupid. He's not the problem.
No,
and if you're a lineman and he won't give you his fucking number, get over it. You're 300 pounds. You can go to a titty bar and get blown in the VIP room. And that's not enough for you?
It's a good point.
It is a good point.
It's a good point.
The rest of your life, you're going to sit there with your aches and pains thinking, I could have tried a little harder.
You had me at you could eat anything you want. All right, everybody. Well, this has been, let's hope we keep this thing going. Oh, Bill, if we come back next week.
Don't talk to me about hope.
Hope going to pay your rent. Well, happy Thanksgiving, guys. By the way, everybody, if you have just recently joined us, and I want to say this again, if you don't like our under-overs on the Monday night special, you can roll with our pick for, you can roll with our pick for who's going to win the game. You could take the Colts. You could do all that stuff. And we thank you guys for jumping on that. We want to win you some money. We will win you some money. And we're about to be close to the book there. So just all you got to do, if you want to ride with us and bet, go to BetMGM, download the app, use bonus code Burr, BURR. Very simple. Put as little as $10 in, and they'll match your bets up to $1,000 in free bets, even if you lose, guys. So there
Paul,
you go.
Collectively, between you and my record, we're over 500. Picking 8 games a week against the spread. I think we're doing all right.
I got to say, if we can be close to where we are now after this year, that's 36 weeks, guys. That's 36 weeks against the spread. I told you, I went on Good Morning Football on the NFL Network, and they go, Paul, we want you to pick a game for the week. It'll be fun. And in between the commercial, I go, hey, dude, is this against the spread? And they all bursted out laughing, going, no. So there you have it, everybody. Those are our picks going into week number 12. You got my 4 picks. You got Bill's 4 picks. You got the Monday night special. You know to download the app, use bonus code Burr, BURR, put your money in, and they will match up to $1,000 as little as $10. We want to wish you, from us to you, from our humble little show, Anything Better NFL preview. We want to wish you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the family.
Have
enjoy
yourself a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you hit all your bets.
By the way, Thanksgiving, real quick before we get out of here. Not 1 game with the Lions, not 2 games with the Cowboys. They're going 3 games. You get the Patriots and Vikings. Let's be honest, guys. It's a fun Thanksgiving. So be safe. Enjoy, everybody, and we will see you next week. I don't know why I did this.
I love that. I want that to be your new thing. And we will see you next week. Hey, I love that. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And remember, guys, to bet, you got to be 21 years of age or older to wager in Arizona, Colorado, D.C., Iowa, Indiana, Kansas, Michigan, Mississippi, New Jersey, New York, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, or Wyoming only. New customer offer, paid in free bets. Visit betmgm.com for terms and conditions. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP for Arizona. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Colorado, D.C., Nevada, Wyoming, West Virginia. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help, Michigan. 1-800-GAMBLER in Indiana, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. Call or text the Tennessee Red Line, 800-889 9789 in Tennessee, or call 1-888-777-9696 for Mississippi. Sports betting is void in Georgia, Hawaii, Ohio, and Utah, and other states were prohibited. Promotional offers not available in Nevada.